What's the biggest promise your parents ever broke? When I was 16, my little brother Noah got diagnosed with a rare heart condition. It wasn't something you could cure with a few surgeries. It meant years of treatments, monitoring, and endless hospital visits. When the doctors broke the news, our parents swore we would face it together. They promised Noah he would never feel alone in this. And at first, they meant it. Dad took a leave of absence. Mom worked from home. They were always there. The nurses loved them. They smiled a lot, called us a strong family. But then, life crept back in. First, it was Dad missing a few cardiology appointments for work emergencies. Then Mom would have to run errands during Noah's stress tests. Slowly, it stopped being our fight and became my responsibility. By month 3, I was the one pushing Noah's wheelchair through endless hospital hallways. I learned what medications he needed. I sat with him through heart scans. I argued with insurance companies when claims got denied. Meanwhile, my parents were posting photos from brunches, concerts, self-care weekends. I should have known it was bad when, during one emergency where Noah collapsed at home, I had to call an ambulance myself. I dialed my parents 15 times. No answer. They texted back hours later. Sorry, movie ran late. Everything okay? Everything wasn't okay. Noah nearly died that night. When his energy dropped and he could barely lift a spoon, I made him smoothies. When he cried in the middle of the night, scared about needing a transplant someday, I stayed awake with him. My entire senior year blurred into hospital visits and missed classes. College applications sat abandoned on my desk. Then came the heart surgery, the one chance to fix his condition enough for a normal life. He needed someone with him every hour for the recovery. Mom and Dad promised they'd rotate shifts with me. Day 1, Dad bailed for a business dinner. Day 2, Mom claimed she had a migraine, so I stayed. All 12 days straight, I slept on hospital chairs, barely ate, and fought to keep my brother's spirits up. When Noah finally got cleared to go home, Mom and Dad showed up with balloons and photographers. They posted online about how proud they were to have stayed strong as a family. That night, Noah whispered, "They weren't really there, were they?" "No," I said, "but I was." After his recovery, I didn't even bother applying to college. I got a full-time job instead. 6 months later, I filed for guardianship. In court, the judge asked my parents simple questions about Noah's doctors, medications, post-surgery care. They couldn't answer a single one. At 19, I became Noah's legal guardian. 2 years later, karma knocked. Dad was diagnosed with kidney failure. They begged me to help, driving him to dialysis, handling his medical appointments. "We're family," Mom pleaded. "We need you." I agreed to meet them at the hospital, sat quietly in the waiting room. When the nurse called his name, I picked up my bag and said, "I hope you find someone who cares enough." And I walked away. That night, Noah and I celebrated his first day back at school. Just the two of us, eating pizza and dreaming about his future. He wants to be a cardiologist one day,